Welcome back. Our sponsors at MusicalFare have big things planned for their new stage at Shays 710, and I'm joined now by Doug Wyand and the star of their upcoming production, Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, Alex MacArthur, to tell us more. Welcome, you two. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Okay, let's talk about the new show and the story behind it.
Sure. So Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill is a one-woman show about the life of Billie Holiday. The show takes place in a nightclub in the 1950s in Philadelphia. The show is an hour and a half with no intermission, so we'll get you in and out, entertained and educated.
I love it. Okay. So Alex, you are playing Billie Holiday.
Indeed.
Tell us a little bit more about the story behind the show and how it kind of plays out.
Sure. So a lot of people know Billie as just a unique and fantastic jazz singer, but a lot of people don't necessarily know about what made her the woman and the artist that she was. You know, oftentimes artists are using things from their personal lives, different things that they've went through, and just traumas that they've gone through in order to influence their music. And that's exactly what the situation is with Billie. She is witty, she's honest, she's vulnerable, and that honesty is what takes us through this show as she's telling a lot of stories about her life and things that she's gone through.
Let's talk about the music in the show and if there's any songs that people will recognize.
Yeah, sure. The show will feature a jazz trio consisting of piano, bass, and guitar. There will be a mix of jazz standards, some blues, a little bit of gospel, and songs that people will recognize are things like What a Little Moonlight Can Do, God Bless the Child, and of course, Strange Fruit.
Okay. Now, how has it been for you stepping into a role of such an iconic person that's played a big role in history and culture?
Yeah, it's a true honor to step into someone's shoes like Billie Holiday. It really challenges me to get to the heart of the story, to get to the heart of the person that she was, and I'm just really excited to have an opportunity to dive back in again and give people a taste of who Billie was and the things that she went through.
Alrighty, so how long is the show running for?
Well, the show is running from January 30th to February 15th at the Smith Theater of Shays. And for those who don't know what the Smith is, MusicalFare recently moved down to the 710 Shays Theater, which is the old studio arena. The reason we're doing this at the Smith Theater is because it's a more intimate venue, right? So, and we're trying to recreate Emerson's Bar and Grill itself. So, Smith Theater, for those who might remember the old Swiss Chalet restaurant, that's how long ago that was. That's where the theater's located, right between Shays box office and the Alleyway Theater. And we're going to be reconfiguring the entire theater with table seating and you know, drinks at tables.
Like very cabaret style.
Very cabaret style. So it's not going to be just standard. We sit in rows of seats and watch the show. It'll be more fun and more ambient, if that's a great word for it.
Yeah. Well, how is it for you? A one-woman show, an hour and a half. That's a big role to step into.
Yeah, it's a bit of a marathon, but thankfully we'll be collaborating with George Caldwell. He'll be leading the jazz trio, and George Caldwell is a very dear friend and colleague of mine. We've been working together for about 10 years now. We've done a variety of different projects and things, but especially having him on stage up there with me is going to really what makes it really special and just more comfortable as we present this show.
Doug, what made MusicalFare choose to do this show?
Well, actually, we did it a few years ago, about 2018, I believe, somewhere in there. 2018-19, somewhere in there, at our original theater in Amherst, as a cabaret musical in our intimate cabaret space that we had there. And we were like, you know what, we need to bring this back, because it was a huge hit. It sold out the whole run.
Were you in this?
It was Alex, yeah, it was Alex. It was, yep, so we wanted to bring it downtown for a different audience and for the people of the city as opposed to the suburbs. Getting to see something new and refreshing and a fabulous performance by Alex.
Absolutely. Well, we can't wait to see it. Good luck with the run of the show. And thanks so much for stopping by. Daytime Buffalo viewers, Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill is coming to our sponsors at MusicalFare. In the new year, you can get your tickets by visiting MusicalFare.com or by calling the box office number right there on your screen. Thanks again for coming in and happy holidays.
Thank you, you too.